It's never over.
Hey guys, today I'll be showing you my updated purple Digimon deck for you for July of 2021. Yes, we're back with purple, which is good because this is one of my favorite decks. I'm gonna say this for the record right now. I couldn't get the purple Digimon decks, starter decks. I couldn't get the black ones, neither of them. And I tried to buy the singles for purple, but they're really expensive. I couldn't get the blocker. I couldn't get the enables. I couldn't get that, all that stuff in the quantities that I wanted. So we'll be using what we got here, but still it is a good deck because I have a blast playing it. If you want a meta deck version of this, there's many people there that I can recommend you. Mario, not true Steven, Mario, he's really great at this. Hard Rock TCG, good pal of mine, check him out. Really good person. He does good deck profiles. Does really great. What else? And other people that you can check out. But right now this is my version of it, and I truly like it. It's fun. It's chaotic. If you like it, hey, great. Enough of me talking of whatever. Just you want to know what I'm playing, right? You want to know what I'm playing. You don't want to hear my words of wisdom. You want to know what am I playing, because that's what it is. It's all about that. Let's start with the babies. For the babies, we are starting with 4 copies of Demi-Marimon. The great has the inherent effect. On deletion trigger, draw 1 card, then discard 1 card from your hand, which is really good. Obviously, this will have a lot of recursion with other Digimons overall in your setup. Then we're playing the 1 Xiaomon. The great thing about Xiaomon is when you have 10 cards in your trash or more, you gain retaliation. The great thing about this is that you can restart a really good board with this. You can literally just bring out any other rookie with it, bring it out, and just Xiaomon, and with Xiaomon's inherent ability, and just pop any Digimon that your opponent has and suspend. It's totally worth it because you're getting more cards in your trash, so you can activate more effects in general of your option cards. So yeah, that's pretty much it for our babies. Now for our rookies. Best rookie in the deck, hands down, nobody can handle him, is 4 copies of Gabumon. Has the on deletion effect of trigger, draw 2 cards, then draw 2, and discard 1 card, which is really good. Next is Gazimon. Gazimon is so good in this deck. Must have in the deck, because the thing is, against decks like yellow, black, or stuff like that gains memories without their tamers or whatever, it stops it right there. And also against a mirror match with purple, if they're running a card that they might not running, but you never know. They're running 3 copies of Candlemon. I like Candlemon. He's just really cool. He's just a 3 KB stick, and you can just digivolve him into you have Xiaomon, digivolve it, and you've got 10 cards in your trash. Just go with the Candlemon to your opponent's suspended Digimon and just kill it like that. Then we're playing 2 copies of Demi-Devimon. I used to play this at 3, but I put it down at 2 so I can run out Candlemon, because I like Candlemon. I do like him, but Candlemon looks cool. Yeah. And then for our last rookies, we're playing 1 Tapiromon. Tapiromon is like a 50-50 card. I used to play this at 2, then 3, then put it down to 1. It's such a, I don't know, it's right there. It's so weird. It's just a weird card that sometimes goes there, but 1 copy of that. And that's pretty much it for our rookies. Yeah, pretty much for our rookies. I would add more rookies to my deck if I had the starter deck. Obviously, if I had the starter deck, I would definitely add more rookies to my deck so we can have more, shenanigan plays. How I say it. That might be one more shenanigan plays. Now here we go. Now for our champions, we're running 4 copies of Marimon, best boy of the champions of purple. 4 Vilemons. Yes, I don't have the 1 cost blocker, so Vilemon is a cheap alternative play. Obviously, you wanted that 1 cost. Obviously, the 1 cost blocker. But if you don't have it, Vilemon is a good budget option for this. So keep that in mind. And then we were running 3 Devimons. Devimon's really good in this deck as well. The reason for 3 ups is that I did break with this. I actually drew 3 of these, and I was like, dang, that's crazy. So that's why I put it down to 3. I used to run it at 4, now it's at 3. And yeah, it's worked phenomenal for me in a couple of games, and I think, you know, for the grind of it, it's not that bad. It's really good. But yeah, 11 champions in total. Like, you know, it's not that bad. You know, you're being, you know, being smart with your champions as well, and because you're playing some really good option cards, the deck will be does really great things with it. So, yeah. Next up is for our ultimates. For our ultimates, we're playing 4 copies of Myotismon. Myotismon is really good in this deck because of that 2 cost and 7k beat stick. The other guy's good, but you know, Myotismon is he's just there for you. One Lady Digimon. The sad news is I only have 1 copy of this. If I had 3 more copies, I would hands down play them with no doubt. And it has the when on Digivolution trigger, draw 2 cards, then you trash 2 cards from your hand, which is really great. And then the other effect is the Herald effect is that once per turn, when you use an option card, delete one of your opponent's Digimon level 3, which is really good. And then for a like, you know, budget option for the, you know, the other 3 copies of Lady Devimon is 2 copies of Cerberusmon and 1 Cerberus Werewolf mode. So this is a good little engine for a budget player. Obviously, it comes out yes and no, but you know, just that nice 9k beat stick is really good. Cerberus, you know, the deletion, draw 2, and you know, trash 1. It's the same thing as this, but you know, on deletion. And you know, yeah, obviously if I had the 3 copies of Lady Digimon, I would play them. Really good. But this is a good option for this, you know, a budget option if you're on a budget. So if you don't have the 4 copies of Lady Digimon, I would play 2 Cerberusmons, 1 Cerberus Wolfmon, and 1 Chimeramon, and that's pretty much it for that. But this is the lineup that I have. Obviously, you can mix and match with this, obviously. But the lineup was 4 Myotismons and 4 Lady Devimon. But obviously, Cerberusmon and Wolfmon are a budget option. If you don't have, like I said, Cerberusmon and Wolf mode, and 1 Chimeramon. That's the budget option for that. Now for our megas. Now our megas are a little bit, you know, something that you had to use what I got. So we're playing 2 copies of Untitled. I have more copies of Untitled. The thing is, I used to run this at 3. I put it down to 2 because he's just that I see him too much in my hand, and then I saw like 2 copies in my hand, and then I'm like, oh man, and I don't know what to do with him. Then when I put him in 2, he was great. So on when Digivolve, you may play 1 of your level 3 Digimons from your trash without paying its memory cost, and when you play a Digimon from your trash, it gets the rush effect, which is really good because when you Digivolve for 3, you can bring this out, you can bring that rookie out, and then just, you know, pop for 2 if your opponent doesn't have a blocker. But yeah, 2 copies of that. Then we're playing the 2 copies of Metal Garurumon. I only sadly just had 2. If I had the 4 copies, I would definitely play the 4 copies of Metal Garurumon. But right now, I only have the 2 copies of Metal Garurumon. So yeah, sorry. That's how it is. Life is not fair. So it has the Digiverse effect. Trash 2 of the Digi-Evolution of this card, and then activate this effect. Use a purple option card with a memory cost of 7 or less in your hand without paying its memory cost. The great thing is, you know, you can play your really strongest option cards and just have them for free, and it's just great. It's just really great. And then for our other megas, we're playing the 1 Lilithmon. Yes, Lilithmon. We're playing Lilithmon. Also, this is another card that I wish I could get more copies of her. Another copy of her, but obviously I couldn't get the other copy. The guy that wanted to that I wanted to buy it. I wanted to buy the last 3 copies of Lilithmon, but he did not have them, and I don't want to spend more than I can chew. Then it has the when Digivolution. If you have 10 or more cards in your trash, you may return up to two purple option cards from your trash to your hand, which is really good. Then he has the once return effect. When you use an option card, gain 2 memory. The great thing is that you can combine this with Jack Raid and just gain a lot of memory. Really great. And lastly, for our last two, we're playing the one Dan Digimon. This is a really just nasty card. Just playing it, even just people I've seen them just play it, not even digivolving it, just to have it there, just to oppress your opponent. You know, oh, attack my security because you lose one of your securities, and then has the on deletion effect. Your opponent has to trash 2 cards from their hand. It's actually that bad. It's really good and bad. And then for our last mega, we're playing the one Plutomon. Plutomon in this deck is not that bad. It's not that bad. I think he's really good. Would I change him? Yes. For another Lilithmon, obviously. But Plutomon for right now, it's good at what it does. You know, be a good mega, decent mega in my deck. Has the trigger draw 2 when it Digivolve. Draw 2 cards. Then you may use a purple option card with a memory cost of 6 or less in your hand. Play it without its memory cost. Pretty good, I gotta say. And that's pretty much it for megas. We're running 7 megas in total. Yeah, like I said, I would definitely change the Pluto for another Lilithmon. Hands down, overall. Or literally, if I ever get 2 more copies, I will go for 3 copies of Lilithmon. And then if not, if I ever get the other, if you do have the Metal Garurumons, yeah, go for the 2 Metal Garurumons. Hands down. No questions asked overall. And no, we do not have any Millenniumons. I do not have Millenniumon because it's right now very expensive. So obviously we are in a tight budget. So if you want to play Millenniumon, go play Millenniumon. Whatever you want, guys. It's your decision to play any of those kinds of expensive cards. Now for our option cards, we're running 3 copies of Jack Raid, just a really nice memory gainer, and it's a cost 0. The great thing about this that you can combine this with Lilithmon, and it's just really good with it. Just, if you have Lilithmon, activate Lilithmon's effect, gain back that Jack Raid, or you can get basically 2 Jack Raids back into your hand, and just activate 1 Jack Raid, gain a memory, Lilithmon's effect, gain 2 more memories, and then you use the other Jack Raid to just gain an additional memory, so you can be like at 3 to 4 memory, give or take. But yeah, so yeah, that's pretty much it for that. We're gonna be playing. Oh, what am I doing? Yeah, the 3 Jack Raids. Then we're playing 2 Night Raids just to bring back all our rookies to the field, just to rookie rush a little bit your opponent, which is good. It's a 2 cost. It's not that bad. It's not that much. Then we're playing 2 Trump Swords. I only have the 2 Trump Swords. I will definitely play a 3rd copy of Trump Sword just to kill any unsuspended Digimons, which is really good. Then we got the 1 copy of Hell's Gate. Hell's Gate is basically my 3rd Trump Sword. This kills level 6 or higher Digimons. Kills the Omnimons. Kills the Millenniumons. Kills everything. The big megas. Then for our Tamers, we're running 3 copies of Matt, just to get that recursion to recycle any of our options or any of our Digimons back from the grave. It's just really good. And then bringing back that 3 memory is just really amazing. But yeah, it's pretty much that. Would I cut this guy? It's a big maybe to 2, maybe to, I don't know. It's a big maybe, but I would gladly, yes, if I had Nailbone, I would definitely play the Nailbone. I would gladly play the Nailbone. Hands down. I would play the new option cards, but obviously we're in a budget, so we have what we got. But yeah, guys. So yeah, that is pretty much it for our option cards overall. So yeah, guys. And I think we are done. Yeah, we are done here. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video just like I do. I always do enjoy making these videos for everybody and having a blast making these. Really fun deck. Purple is like one of the funnest decks. Just, the power to just trash a lot of cards, activate a lot of effects, and activate so many draw power, deletion, the oppression that you get from the rookies that you bring out, and many other things that you can do to your opponent. It's just really fun and it's really stupid, and it's just a really good deck, and I highly recommend if you get the starter deck. Yeah, you play. That's a good starter deck to play with purple. If you are a meta player, yeah, there's gonna be some meta cards over there that's gonna be very expensive. So go get them if you have the cash for it. So hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, subscribe, turn that little notification bell so you can get always updated on the videos. And yeah. If you didn't like this video, there's the door and there's the one, and I'll see you guys later. Bye bye.